Good morning everyone. We're in a little known biking destination called Whistler this morning. However, we're not in a bike park. We're going to ride the valley trails because we like climbing. But if you want to see where we're going, come join us. Should be a good day. Yeah boy. Here comes Steve, lots of gas. He's out. Oh, too sweet. Come on Steve.
Just gave me a bit of traction.
He's up. Oh, tripod. So where's this thing go?
Straight down here, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Just go slow for your first
You got it, buddy.
Here comes old Steve. He's got it. Nice. All right, Steve number 2, or Fast Steve as we like to call him. This track we're on is called Cut Your Bars, and I think I know why it's called Cut Your Bars, because you've got a tree here with good bash marks from the handlebars, and another tree with equally bashed, so I guess that's why they call it Cut Your Bars. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, clip your bars, clip your fingers as well. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a bit tight, isn't it? Okay, now I know why it's called Cut Your Bars. Look at this, it's ridiculous. All the trees have got like handlebar bash marks on them. Look at that, both sides. Riding today with the Dad's Army crew. Up in front of me is Craig. We've also got Jamie, Zach, Graham, and the 2 Steves, Steve and Slow Steve. Slow Steve isn't actually all that slow. It's kind of complicated as to why we call him Slow Steve. He actually would like us to call him Handsome Steve, but we don't do that too often. I think I just go straight down the middle. Comes Graham. Nice mate, nice. Jamie does everything so damn fast. A couple of years ago, the Dad's Army crew all came to Whistler. Unfortunately, I got a bit sick on that trip and didn't get to do much riding. But the guys got shown these jumps here, and they came back telling stories of all the jumps they did, the gaps they cleared, the crashes they had because they're so big. And so I was quite interested to try them out myself. And you can see by the video, they're pretty small. We had a lot of fun playing around, but I think the guys oversold it by quite a margin. But anyway, good fun for some old blokes just to play around on some little jumps. I mean Zach, I should say. Going first? No, I've got the camera and I'll follow someone.
Yeah. Oh, you follow Craig. Craig's got some nice skills.
All right, we're doing river runs through, and Craig, as he's never done it before, is going to lead us out. One thing a lot of people don't realise about Whistler is it actually has a lot of trails outside the park, and everyone also thinks that everything is really, really gnarly, and that's not the case either. There's lots of relatively easy trails to do, which hopefully we'll avoid, but the downside of not doing the bike park, of course, is climbing, but it does get you fitter. Craig doesn't like wood much, eh? Oh, you missed the left line. Oh shit. Nice one, Steve. What? What's the hold up, kids?
They're pushing.
Pushing? What's pushing?
Past that.
Oh, I'll probably be pushing too. All right, riders, 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 riders,
Awesome. No, there's pushing stuff for me. Have I mentioned e-bikes today? Oh, Zach, what are you doing? Tripoding already. That's not sketchy looking at all. Which technique is that one?
It gets stalled on the bump.
This will be on the, we'll use this. I'll say it would let it out, but we won't.
Right.
Anyone else? Yep. Jamie makes it look too easy as always. Oh, we got even a handrail. Oh, beautiful bit of forest though.
I must admit, you can't beat a day out with all your mates. It's interesting really riding with a group of guys because we all have our own things that we like more than others. I actually quite like riding these skinnies. Some of the guys were not keen and some really didn't want to do it. But yeah, I've always liked the slow, techie stuff. It's interesting when we get later on, when we get up to the A-lines and the high-speed jumps, suddenly I'm brake checking everywhere and the other guys are just wanting to go past me because they want to go big. So it's kind of cool how everyone is sort of good at different things.
Cool. Whew. This is a long old bit of woodwork.
For those of you who follow my videos, thanks very much for that. I really appreciate that. I don't want to do a spoiler alert on these videos, but we have 7 of us in the Dad's Army crew on this trip to Whistler. But unfortunately, it doesn't end with 7. There is some carnage in later videos. But if you want to find out what happens, well, you're going to have to follow, subscribe, and see what happens. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily end well for everybody.
Whoa, big rock. Woo! I don't want me to.
You can go even.
Bit of Craig's favourite skinny. Oh, into another one. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, cobblestone path. I really like this trail actually. It's got the river runs through and it's got lots of sort of techie features and wood features, but you can ride around them, so you take the whole family on it. Look at this cool bridge. It's cool, isn't it? Alright, this looks interesting. Woo! Oh, it's too nice, Steve. And Zach. Oh, nearly. Oh, it's a bit tight through there. Woo! Boom!
Or if it's good, it's someone bloody culture. Nice one, Lance.
Alright, so just managed to get over this skinny. I'm not sure if it was a good idea or not, but it looked a bit sketchy, but anyway, pleased to get that one behind us. This is actually probably not a bad place to have flats actually. Doing skinnies clipped in can be rather hazardous. Oh, that's a interesting one. In 2011, I did have flat pedals that day, but I rode this line. I rode this seesaw of all things. I'm too scared to walk it. Rode up on this rickety seesaw and came down. Did a lot of things in 2011 that I'm too scared to do now, but I think you'd want flats. And then I rode across here and all the way out to there. All right, decided in 2019 I'm not going to do that big skinny roll, especially with clip-in shoes. You really want flats for that, because I think most rolls that skinny's that big, you need to be able to jump off them if you get it wrong. Keep your momentum up. It's kind of bits of wood everywhere. Some of them just look ridiculously sketchy. Some of them look easy. Just you pick and choose the ones that look good to you. Hey, we're over. Hey. Woo. Look at that, man. Double seesaw, eh? You do one drop into another drop. Keep going. Well done.
You fucking beautiful.
Oh, you're the man, Zach. Now this, my friends, you're supposed to be able to ride through it. And trust me, you need 400 wide bars to get through there and be about 3 foot tall. What do you reckon, Craig? Do you would think fit?
Well, let's see if my 800s fit through there. I mean...
Okay, so how much are we short?
Yeah, that's going to be like...
That's quite a lot
780,
short.
760. Yeah, man, like 750s.
Yeah, that was old school bars, I think.
680.
This is turning out to be a real hoot of a day, actually. I think not riding in the bike park wouldn't be as fun, but yeah, we've actually had quite a lot of fun just jinking around all this techie stuff, playing on seesaws like kids. I think we've got a few non-skinny fans behind me. Whew, lots and lots of skinnies. This is turning out to be a really epic ride. Super enjoying it. Ooh, could have done that better. I think we're just about out. I think some of the guys are getting really hungry. Of course, I had the sense to have pre-lunch, so I'm doing okay. Oh, another, look at the bars on that thing, man. Look at that. Bang, bang. Well, that turned out to be quite an epic ride. No chairlifts today or bike parking, but still had a great time. We're actually down here by the lake. Lovely spot. Bit of a picnic with the boys, those who remember to bring lunch. And if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.